Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing really well. It is cool outside, but it's beautiful, beautiful. So I have my door open, so there's a lot of extra sunlight coming in. But I wanted to share my dinner with you guys. I have a Mexican pizza. I'll tell you everything that comes on it here in a minute and get you a little close up. I have a little cutting board underneath there to help me pick up this pizza so it doesn't fall everywhere. But there's the pizza up close. Doesn't it look delicious? And I have a card. So I think that looks delicious. But I'll tell you everything that is on there because there's so much good stuff on there. You wouldn't believe it. And I have me a couple pickles. Well, it's one pickle and I cut it in half. And I have a honey bun, which I hope I'll have some dessert with you guys. I'm not a big dessert person, you guys know that. And I have a card from Brittany T, and she is from Mississippi. And I'm going to open this real quick in the beginning of the video so that I could wash my hands real quick and then start eating with you guys. So I'll push this forward while you guys are looking at it. And she put a little washi tape there, a shiny little washi tape. I like that. I have a lot of washi tape from when I used to do journaling and calendars and stuff like that. So oh, it's got a bunch of cute little houses on there. I think that's so pretty. It says, "Hi Christine, SuperFly, Brittany here. Just wanted to write and say that I am praying for you and as you recover from your eye surgery. I found your channel a few months ago. Enjoy your videos, both mukbang and ASMR. Thank you." I had never seen a mukbang video until yours, and I enjoy having my meal with your company over YouTube. So I enjoy having my meal with you guys too. So great. The internet is truly so neat. It really is, because I would have never met all you guys, so I'm so thankful for it. Haha. God bless and keep up with the good work on your channel. Your friend forever, Brittany, and I'll say Brittany T. She did put her last name, but I'll cover that up so you guys can see the inside of the card. Isn't that so pretty? Thank you so much for the card, Brittany. I love to get cards in the mail, so I appreciate it. All I usually get is bills. And actually most of them are emails now because most of my stuff I just do online, so and I don't get stuff in the mail really. So it's nice to get cards in the mail. So I'm gonna wash my hands, I'm gonna be right back, and we're gonna enjoy this lunch together, everybody. Okay, everybody, I'm back. So now we're gonna get started. You got to see the pizza and all my goodies here. I'm gonna take a bite of my pickle. I can eat pickle with anything. Little by little, I'm starting to adjust to my hair color. Whether I keep it this color, I don't know. I'm up in the air. I was visiting my mom a while back, and she told me she likes this color too. And she said it makes me look younger. I don't know about that, but if it does, I maybe should keep with it, right? But I need stuff to help me look younger. Okay, you can make this at home. You could use a large burrito shell or a super ultra thin crust. That's why it's bending, it's just ultra thin. And you could do a taco seasoning on bottom, a liquid one, just a little bit on bottom, or fajita, whatever you want to use. And I have green pepper, red pepper, onion. I put some jalapeno. I have cheddar cheese, a little bit of mozzarella cheese. I don't have any sour cream, which I wish I did so I could dip it, but I don't. And it's super extra crispy because it's ultra thin. It's almost like it's a thick burrito. So, but let's take a bite. There is meat on here. You could alternate for vegetarian, the Morningstar crumbles, because I use that a lot too. This one particularly has beef on it. That's good. think it's really good. You could, even add lettuce on top of here, because it's really just like a taco pizza. You could add lettuce, or have lettuce to the side. You can have salsa to dip it in, tomatoes, anything you want you could add to this. Tomatoes would be good on here too. I didn't have any. The jalapenos, they were sliced jalapenos, and I diced them up because I didn't want real thick jalapenos on there. Because I can see myself choking on here because of the heat. Nikki's laying in a doorway. So, I hope I said thank you to Brittany. I think I did, but thank you, Brittany, so much for my card. I really appreciate it. But talking about Nikki, uh-oh. Very crunchy. I see the neighbor going out to the car, so I don't know if she's going to go crazy or not. Oh, she's looking. Let's see. She's watching. I guess she doesn't think she has to chase him down. He's little. It's a man and a woman that live over there, and it's her father. And he's an elderly gentleman. So I guess you don't have to worry about him, because it takes him a while to get out there too. So, I was telling you guys in another video, and I don't think I discussed her visit, but I think it was the last video, or the video before Nikki had to go to the vet. I think it was the last one, so I probably didn't talk about it yet. So, I told you Nikki had to go for her yearly checkup, get some shots, get some blood taken. And I'm telling you, this girl's smart. She is so smart. We have to watch words, because she caught on to words, what they mean, especially B-A-T-H. She gets upset. Or hair, C-U-T, things. And now, obviously, she knows B-E-T. Because we asked her if she wanted to go. And I can't say it, but because she's right there, she'll get excited. We asked her if she wanted to go, you know what, and she got all excited. She was so happy. And she's nervous anyways when she gets in a car. But in the house, she got all excited. She's ready to go. When we were walking out, I had asked my husband if he wanted to stop at the post office before we went to the VET, but I said out loud, and she must have caught on to that, because once she got in the car, she started crying hysterically. Crying hysterically, shaking really hard, so she must have known where she was going. So we get there, and there's other dogs there. So of course she wants to be on our lap. So my husband sit down with her, and hold her while I check her in. So I checked her in, because there's a long line. There's quite a few people there. I checked her in, and we were sitting there, and a whole bunch of dogs came in, and cats. And she's on my husband's lap, and she don't move. She's like petrified, staying still. You could just see her eyes looking around a little bit. Nothing else was moving except for her shaking. You could visibly see her shaking. So she was shaking, upset. We're sitting there for a while. So then they call us back and we go back. And I think I have a picture on my phone. I don't know. But they call us back and take us to the room. And here's the picture if I have it. Okay, so that was the picture if I had it. And my husband put her down and she like froze. 3 paws were down and 1 paw was standing up, and she wouldn't move because the 2 girls come in with all her shots, or well, they come in to see her first to find out what all's going on. But when my husband put her down, she had 3 paws down and 1 up, and her 1 paw stayed up, like hiked up, and she would not move. She's like frozen in time, and she was so scared, and so they left, and she was still so scared and shaking so bad. And then they came back in with a thing to take blood for the heartworm test and her shots for her. They hold the dog when they take the blood and give the shots. They want to hold it, and they probably hold close by the mouth too, just in case the dog tries to snap. But she didn't. She doesn't. But I know some dogs will for sure. You know, they don't want to shop. So, she was holding her, and they gave the shots. And then after that, my husband got her, and she's still shaking and all upset. And she crawled up like a little baby girl in my husband's lap, and she wanted to be held and loved on. So we asked them, "Do you want us to wait here for the results, or go out to the waiting room?" And they said, "You could wait here." So we're sitting there, and they come back. Heartworm free. Yay, Nikki. Her test came back negative to heartworms, so that's great. And they said that we'd go up front and check out. Still a bunch of people out there. And one lady was there before we went back. We weren't back there for a long time. I'd say we were back there 10-15 minutes. It didn't take long for the whole process in the back. One lady was still there, and then there was other new people there. And I'm gonna go back to that part when I was checking out, but I just want to tell you, we got Nikki home. We bought her a hamburger because when she takes her trifexis, she has to have food in her stomach. So we bought her a hamburger, and I have to, unfortunately, give her the trifexis, which she fights me, so I have to kind of roll it in peanut butter and then push it in her mouth so that she can't spit it back out because she has to have it. So I did that, and she gets kind of upset with me when she ate her hamburger. But then after that, when she gets her shots once a year, the trifexis, she gets a little upset belly, but she's not really bad. But after the shots and the blood, she was sore. She didn't feel good. She laid around all day long after that. She wouldn't get up. My husband always calls her his shadow. She didn't shadow him. She didn't follow him. Actually, he picked her up and carried her everywhere. He picked her up and carried her outside so she'd go potty. He picked her up and brought her back in. We picked her up and took her to the water dish so she gets a water. You know, she just was miserable after those shots. So, but the next day she was fine and doing good and running around. Even that night would be the first night, I think, that she didn't give her dad a kisses goodnight. He picked her up and put her in bed, and she went right to bed. Didn't bother with him. They always play. He flips the blanket, and she jumps around and plays around. Then she goes and gives him kisses for a half hour. But nothing, absolutely nothing. She felt that bad. But the next day, she was back to her old self. But I was really worried about her because I think this is the first time she got that sick. But while I was checking out, my husband took me, I said, go ahead and take her out to the car. Because she didn't want to sit with all these animals. She's scared of everything. So he took her out. And you have to wait till they call your name for checkout. So I waited. And as I'm waiting, the lady that had been in there, she came in after us, but she was still sitting there waiting. They were, she was insisting that she gets a 3-year rabies shot for her dog. But you can only do that. First you gotta do the 1 year, and then you have to get the rabies shot within a certain time frame. I think it's like 30 days. You have to do the rabies shot within 30 days of when it's due, or you can't get the 3 year. You have to do another 1 year and do it again. So she insisted she wanted a 3 year. The rabies shot was up in November. It was March already. I said they can't do it. She hollered around and hollered around and hollered around. She just embarrassed herself the way she acted. You know, you guys could do it if you wanted to. If I paid a lot of money more, you would do it, and blah, blah, blah. And they're like, no, we can't. That's the policy. You know, these people don't own the, you know, I just noticed I have these bumps here, and I think it's from the hanger. Sure, but, you know, they just work there. They don't own it, and they don't make the rules, and it probably is a rules. You have to have the rabies shots within a certain time. I know that. She was screaming and hollering. I would have kicked her butt out, to be honest with you, if it was me. But she was screaming and hollering, and how she couldn't get there. She was sick, and I mean, everybody has problems. Shoot, if I stayed home for all the problems I have, I'd never leave the house. There's always something going on, good, bad. You know, everybody deals with stuff every day. But I mean, they handled themselves very well because she screamed a lot. And then there was this dog sitting next to me, and he was sniffing probably because he could smell Nikki. But she wasn't there anymore. But he was sniffing. And he wanted me to pet him, but he was scared. So when I'd go to pet him, he'd jump back. Then he'd come back and sniff, and I'd go to pet him, and he'd jump back. So then he started barking at me. And that made the crazy lady, probably shouldn't call her that, but made her go crazy because her dog started getting aggressive then. Because this dog was playing around. I guess it was scared of your dog. Started getting aggressive. Then she started screaming, can I get me a private room with my dog? And they're like, we'll be with you in a moment. And she goes, I don't know if I have a moment. I can't hold on to my dog. I'm not going to be responsible. You're doing all this other stuff. And I'm thinking, shut up. When the lady turned around, I did roll my eyes at her because I thought, you're ridiculous. You honestly are. I want to have some of this before I get too full. That pizza is so good, guys. Do it homemade and make whatever you want on it. Oh my, it's called a honey sticky bun. And I'm sure it's ultra sticky. Look at that, it is so pretty. Ready? You want a bite? Nikki's looking over here and I see her nose twitching at me. You want a bite? She's not coming. You can see it's unraveling. So good. Definitely sticky. I don't eat a lot of sweets, so I try to get some sometimes in with you guys. But I guess the short of the story is Nikki got her shots. She's heartworm negative. She's back on her trifexis, which she was always on, but you can't get it until you get the test. And she's doing good and she's feeling better. Some action going on outside. I don't know. I think they just don't know where they're going. I don't know. This is really good. So guys, is my mom right? Do I look younger with my hair? Do I look older? Uglier? I don't know. I don't know what to do. My husband wants it even darker. I don't think I'll go darker. I'm either going to stick with this color because it's growing on me a little bit, or I'll go back to my normal hair color and just add some highlights into it. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think, okay? I only worry when all the gray starts coming in, because I'm not good at that, getting in between and doing all that stuff. I don't have time for that, honestly. So, oh, I see butterfly. Hope you guys enjoyed the fountain too. And as you can see, I have my door open. Beautiful outside. I have my oven on, and because I'm baking. So, and I cooked this, and it's actually beautiful out. So, I hope you guys have a wonderful day or wonderful evening, depending on where you are. You guys mean so much to me. I cannot stress how much you guys mean to me. I'm so thankful that I met you guys. I think of you as my family, friends, family, whatever you want to call it. You're my super fam. And I hope you guys have, I think I said it, but I hope you guys have a wonderful day, a wonderful evening, depending on where you are. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.